Hello, everybody. This is Julie D from NerdOnYells.news, and this is Jabbering with Julie. Hello. Well, usually this is when I start the show and I say, there is so much going on. I have a lot to tell you. But this is kind of a shorter show today. And that's okay. I mean, I could fill it up with a lot of blah, 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 but let's not do that. But you must watch the show all the way to the end to find out what business is going in the crossings in between Chipotle and Culver's. You have to watch the end of the show, unless you already know. But anyways, let's get with it. So this past week, there was the high school graduate 2021 parade. It went all through town and lots of people showed up. It was a really nice, great weather. We were hanging out at near the end, and it was a little behind schedule because from what we understand, the parade kind of took a wrong turn, but it got back on track. Just a little fun fact. I don't know. I just think it's kind of funny how it could have been continuing on the wrong path and, went to another city. And people would be like waving, hi. Let's see. So what else happened this past week? Well, even though sports at the high school are winding down, there are some things going on. There was an all-district track meet. End up getting some pictures there. You probably have already seen them on our social media. On our website, let me share the screen with you because that's always fun. So I'll get to Darius in a minute. Excuse me, Darius. I just want to finish up talking about the track meet. Look at all of the schools: Twinsburg, Walsh, Jesuit, Hudson, Brecksville, Cuyahoga Falls, Stowe, Revere, Nordonia, of course, Bedford, Copley, John Hay, Maple Heights, Garfield Heights, Firestone. They were all there, and you can see how the girls and the boys ranked and some of the top students for Nordonia. It was a really nice event. I was there Thursday, and the place was packed. I just love seeing our students do their very best, and that was great to see. Speaking of students, Darius, who is one of those seniors, he put up a podcast today where he and Logan talk about the NBA playoffs, and they break down every matchup of the first round this week. They also discuss the most surprising teams of the WNBA thus far and analyze the Indians' recent slate of games. You can read about how the Central Ohio Drug Enforcement Task Force seized some meth and other stuff and made some arrests. The branch library. Okay, so one thing that I love about being in this area is our wonderful library. And I'm telling you, if you look at some of their programs, they help people from all ages. People can get involved with reading programs, coffee and conversation. There's a writer's guild, self-care class, children's programs, baby time, summer reading, messy Monday, so they have crafts, teen programs, tween programs, people from all ages. And I know when I first wanted to teach myself web design, I would take books out of the library and just, keep renewing them until I couldn't renew them anymore. And it was a great resource for me. And, if there's something that you're looking into, I highly recommend you doing that as well. Let's see. All right. I want to talk about a few other things. Go back here, show you some other stuff. Oh, yes. Bin treasures. There's no place like home. Anyways, I was there once again Friday night while they were loading up the bins. And I saw some really nice welcome mats. They have a lot of furniture, home furnishings, a lot of chairs, toys, games, heaters, fans. I know heaters you may not need right now, but fans, they got a lot of fans. Just like you have a lot of fans. Yes, you do, and you don't even know it. But I digress. They have, getting back to bin treasures, they have a lot of furniture, and that's not all of it was out yet. They were still having to put out some more furniture after I left. Rugs, lots of rugs. And every week, you just never know what you're going to get there. This Friday, when I was there, the bins that were full were full. Now, I don't know how many people showed up Saturday, but sometimes they'll put more things out in the bins during the week because they just don't have room for them. So you're going to have to check that out for yourself. And here's a fun fact. People often ask me how I create my show. And let me tell you, when I first started, I would have my laptop up on a stack of books. And I learned that there's these things called stands. So I have my laptop on a laptop stand. And one of the cool things about it, because, I'm a child, is this beautiful bar here that changes color. Because, like I said, I'm a child. But anyway, it's a much better way, much more stable way of doing my show. And if you're interested in doing a show like this, I've been thinking about doing a little show about how to do a show, because anybody that has a webcam and a computer and Zoom can do their own show. So there you go. Let's see what else I have for you today. Yeah. I just wanted to put this up one more time because it's cool. But that's not the good one, is it? No, that's not the good one. That's not the good one. Because I just wanted to talk a little bit about, there we go. Best angle. So when we find out they're opening, and we will let you know. If anybody finds out before we know, let us know. Call us up. Because everybody is wanting to know when they're going to open. And they are hiring along with everybody else in town. Speaking of restaurants, I know some of you are wondering what's going on with San Diego Taco Factory Cantina and the Pocky International Kitchen. And all I can tell you is right now the project is on hold. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on. But when I find out, you'll find out. So that's all. That's all I know right now. It's really kind of crazy. But what can you do? Just go with the flow, right? That's what we do. All right. What else did I want to talk to you about today? Oh, yes. So I must share with you, since we're at the end here. I told you it was going to be short. I must share with you my news then. Well, it's not really my news, but what is going in the Master New Crossings between Culver's and Chipotle. Ta-da! Optima Dermatology is proposing a medical office, and looks really nice in the renderings. Doesn't that look good? And again, this is what came to the BZA meeting. So nothing is finalized yet. They needed some variances. So we will see what happens. But I just want to show you like overview of where it is. So right here is Chipotle, and then right here is the proposed site for the medical office, and then right here is Culver's. So that's what potentially could be coming into town. You probably thought it was another restaurant, didn't you? We do have a lot of restaurants in town, but other businesses want to come here too. So that is about that. Oh yeah, and I'm kind of like all over the place today. I had a little cookout. It was fun. Anyways, so I think that's it for now. It's nice to see that Culver's got their sign back up, or their sign up, I should say. And to get this shot, I had to sit on the sidewalk across the street with my phone, like down low, angled up. So that was the best shot I could get. I don't really like the power lines going across it. But when it opens and the fence is down, we'll be able to go in and get some really good shots inside and out. So again, if anybody hears when they're going to open, let me know. I haven't heard the date. That's all we know for now. There's a lot more preliminary stuff going on. So next week I'll have a lot more to tell you. There's just a lot of things in the works. And the school is winding down and the sports are winding down. So there's going to be, I know for one thing, what I'm going to talk about next week on my show is the Macedonia Spirit of Fun Fest. And that'll be coming up the very beginning of June. So we can talk about that. And there's a lot more going on. And Rock the Park is in Twinsburg. They have some events coming up. So it'll be a different, summer vibe. And it'll be fun. It'll be good. See you next week. Bye.